Hello, everybody. This is Gerald Celente, and it's Tuesday, July 11th, 2023. And just in a little while, your new Trends Journal will be out. And here is the cover. Yep. U.S. cluster bombs to Ukraine, a clusterfuck. That's all it is. It's a clusterfuck. Sending cluster bombs to Ukraine. And again, we write in detail how this Psaki, she was the spokesperson for Biden. And now she works at MSNBC. Yeah, like it's one big club and you ain't in it. Fucking media. You call it a fucking media when you take the spokesperson of the president and then put her on calling it journalism. Just like that guy Stephanopoulos. Yeah, that arrogant clown boy on ABC. Yeah, fuck you, CABC. What was he? Was with Clinton administration. Anyway, there she is saying that, cluster bombs would be a war crime. Oh, that's fine. But now the United States is sending it. The United States can commit any kind of war crimes it wants. Over 120 nations are opposed to cluster bombs. And it's a clusterfuck club. Oh, NATO's meeting now. Oh, NATO, the big news today. You see the NATO people? Here, take a look at this. This is the NATO big meeting today. Look at these. Look at this. The girl leads them out. Oh, yeah. And now they all stand in line. Hey, fuck faces. You're there for a fucking meeting. What's this clown show? Look at these shitheads that are running our life. No need for NATO. I am an American. You fucking European pricks. And I couldn't say the other word, Queenie. You've been fucking killing each other for centuries. And it keeps on going. Look at this looking fucking clown show. It's theater. It's nothing more than theater. And these are the people that are running our fucking lives. Fuck you, NATO. Up your NATO ass. I, Gerald Celente, am an American. No need for NATO. Look at this. Look at this clown fucking show. Calm down, Celente. Be a clown and suck up. Hey, how about the picture on the front page of today's Wall Street Journal? $5. $5 a day to see this shit. There he is at Windsor. Biden gets royal welcome. Look at all these fucking clowns dressed up in that fucking drag. Look at this shit. Oh, we're royal. Biden gets a royal welcome. Biden doesn't piss or shit, and neither does the Prince Charles. Oh, no, now he's the king. Yeah. Here, king. Here, boy. Sit. Give me a paw. Down. Look at this fucking crap. No fight left. No fight left. Oh, and the big news that's not making any of the... Here, these are the headlines on Yahoo. Who's that? Some Leslie Van Houten who aided Mason family in 1969 murder released. That's fucking news. I asked AI what Europeans think about Americans. How about what's going on in Ukraine? How about CNN, the Cartoon News Network? Department of Justice says Trump shouldn't have immunity to lawsuit. And this other stupid fucking thing. And there's an article down there about Biden getting Sweden into NATO. Nothing about the big part of the news. NATO said to Ukraine, can't join. Nope. Can't come in. When conditions are met. When conditions are met. Look at these fucking people. Look at this fucking clown show. Look at this fucking clown show. So this guy, this arrogant scumbag, Stoltenberg, who's the head of the Secretary General of the EU. Secretary General, fuck off. Secretary General. What fucking bullshit fucking titles they give these clowns. I'm a Secretary General. I'll tell you what to do. Hey, I'm the governor. Close down your fucking business. No, I'm arrogant Bill de Blasio. No, Warren Wilhelm Jr. I'm the mayor of New York. I'm a scumbag who never worked a day in my fucking life, been sucking off the public. Close down your business. These are the shitheads that are ruining our lives and taking us to war. So the Stoltenberg said that they're not going to bring Ukraine into NATO. I think all allies agree that when the war is going on, that's not the time for making Ukraine the full member of our alliance. We also made clear that we will issue an invitation to Ukraine to join NATO when allies agree and the conditions are met. Stoltenberg, fuckface, go fight over there. All you people that send our fucking money and armaments to Ukraine, go over there and fight or shut your fucking mouths. So they're not bringing Ukraine into the NATO because if NATO, they come in, then all the NATO got to go to war with Russia, which they already are. That would just make it official. What crap this is. What crap. Yep. And so Zelensky said that it's absurd that this happened. Yep. It's absurd, he said. So if Zelensky said it's absurd, it must be. So here's the deal. They bring NATO in. This is what the fucking war is about. Once upon a time, not too long ago, there was a guy by the name of Mikhail Gorbachev who was running the Soviet Union. He broke up the Soviet Union, and the deal he made between the United States and NATO, when he broke it up and pulled the troops out of Eastern Europe, was that NATO would not move 1 inch further. There were 16 NATO countries. Now there were 30. They bring Ukraine in. This war is going to keep on going. And we are on the verge of nuclear annihilation. Have a nice day. What a bunch of fucking shit. Ukraine's future is in NATO, Stoltenberg said. We fully support Ukraine's right to choose its own security arrangements. Ukraine's future is in NATO, huh? Yep. So the future of the world is at war. Again, the fucking Europeans, what's your favorite fucking war? World War II? No, I like World War I. Yeah, how about the Prussian War? All these fucking wars going on for centuries. For centuries. Oh, Napoleon left Poland with 420,000 troops in 1812 to attack Moscow. Came back with 10,000. And it goes on. It goes on. This is disgusting. Yep. It's unprecedented and absurd when a time frame is not set, neither for the invitation nor for Ukraine's membership, while at the same time vague wording about conditions is added, even for inviting Ukraine, Zelensky wrote. Okay, on to your Trends Journal, which is a lot of this is in the Trends Journal, not the Ukraine part, because that happened later today, and not getting into NATO, but everything else leading up to it. And on the economic front, the economic overview, the economic update, we detail what's going on. And now, one after another, they're talking about the office building bust. And we have a whole special section, Spotlight, Top Trends 2023, Office Building Bust. Commercial real estate values will crash in key U.S. cities. Remote work bites office buildings, secondary economy. Remote work is spreading throughout the economy. why so few empty offices will be converted into apartments. Again, all the details here, all the details. And again, what's going on in Chapter 11, bankruptcies are going through the roof. We are on the verge of an economic collapse. So here's the deal. The Fed says they're going to raise interest rates 2 more times. The ECB is expected to raise them too. So they meet in July, they raise them in the US. They're going to be coming 1 more time, right? That's the beginning of the death of the dollar. The lower interest rates fall, the weaker the dollar goes, and the higher gold prices go. Oh, and by the way, oil prices, Brent crude, it's back to almost $80 a barrel now. Yeah. That means inflation is going to go back up in a lot of different ways. And inflation's here to stay. When you look at, oh, the prices are coming down, inflation is going down. The fucking prices of houses aren't going down, they're going back up. An automobile costs almost $50,000 to buy. Hotel prices going up. Motel prices going up. A bunch of food commodity prices going up. Oh, they're going to come down a little bit, but they're still way high. So now, as they raise interest rates, the economy goes down more. So again, it's going to be eased throughout the summertime. We don't see the markets crashing during the summer, minus a wild card, like a nuclear war, or Israel ramping up the wars in the Middle East as more and more people keep taking to the streets and protesting what's going on over there. They just passed one of the parts of the Judicial Reform Act, bringing more people out, closing down one of the airports. So when all else fails, they take it to war. If Israel goes to war with Iran, you're going to see oil prices go to above $130 a barrel. And that's going to crash the global economy and the equity markets. So on the Ukraine war trend update, U.S. missed what we had forecast. Ukraine counteroffensive contracting, Russian capabilities underestimated. And again, don't count on the counteroffensive. We warned you about this. We said it was a lot of bullshit, and now they're playing it down. Well, we really didn't start it, but now we're going to start it sometime, and we'll let you know when. And again, sending these cluster bombs is a clusterfuck. And that's what we have, a bunch of clusterfuckers that are fucking our lives up. Anyway, a whole bunch more on the Ukraine war. Special trend articles by John and Nisha Whitehead. Circle the wagons. The government is on the warpath. That's right. Featured guest article by Dr. Joseph Mercola. The stupidity of ethanol as green energy. And featured guest articles by Phil Giraldi. Yep, talking about the Wagner Rebellion, what it really means. Presidential reality show, and Trends in Technocracy by Joe Duran, the technocracy chief. Again, you see his new book, Be Human. You get it on Amazon, and there's other books, Be Human. And he gives you technocracy information you won't find anywhere else. And then we have trends in cryptos, trends in geopolitics, what's going on, again, all around the world. From China to Israel to you name it where. And Trends Eye Views, blimpitis. Americans are stressed out and getting fatter. One thing after another. Drink water and die. Nearly half of U.S. tap water is laced with forever chemicals. So, again, we have a bunch of shitheads running our lives, and you get your T-shirts over here. Hey, politicians, who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? And if you're a new subscriber to the Trends Journal, you get a free T-shirt. So you go to trendsjournal.com, you subscribe. We're giving you what nobody else has. So New York Times, $4 a day. They just cut out their sporting section. These fucking papers are thin as shit. Our magazine averages over 150 pages a week with no ads. So there you got it. And also hit the subscribe button to send more people here. You know, again, showing you the crap. This is a front page of the Wall Street Journal on Friday. Look at this. 100 days. Yep. This guy who's a Russian correspondent for the Wall Street Journal that was locked up, they call him a spy. That's big, the whole paper. Look at this paper here. Look. All right? How about Assange? How come you're not fucking writing about Assange? He's only been in jail since 2019 and been locked up in that one of the embassies. I think it was El Salvador for what, about 10 years or something? Not a word about Assange. How about Snowden? Nah, fuck them. What hypocrisy? What hypocrisy? Assange didn't do anything. All he did was report stuff. His life ruined. Anyway, oh, here's a good one. Japan gets final approval to release radioactive waste from Fukushima into the Pacific. Isn't that great? Don't worry about it. It won't hurt you. It's fine. You worried about climate change? Anyway, a lot more. Trends in High-Tech Science by Ben Davis. And Trends in AI. Have a whole separate section here. In Trends in AI. Look what you're getting in your magazine. There's no magazine like this in the world. Oh, here's a good one for you. This is breaking news. Popular weight loss drug, Ozempic and Saxenda under investigation for links to suicidal thoughts. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't get in good shape. Don't eat crap. Just take the pill, just like taking the vax. Don't have to get in good shape to beat COVID. All you got to do is take the drugs. So there you got it. That's just some of what you have in your Trends Journal. History before it happens. And no judge this week. He's off for a couple of weeks, but he'll be back in 2. But spread the word. We're giving you see what people say about the magazine. There's nothing like this in the world. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you soon.
The Trends Journal, the best investment you could make, because it's the best investment into your mind, and it can change how you look at the world.
Less than $3 per week for almost 200 pages, ad-free, great articles. The world's foremost trends forecaster, Gerald Celente.
The Trends Journal is one of the greatest sources of information, and and it really is. You're predicting these things well ahead of time. I would encourage everyone to go grab the latest copy.
Been a Trends Journal subscriber for 20 years. I just have to commend you. What you guys have put together in your latest Trends Journal, there's nothing like this out there.
Sir, everything that you predicted about the economy, you were absolutely right. So I have followed you all this time. So please take a look at the Trends Journal.
You correctly forecast that the Fed would hike rates quite aggressively, correctly said that initially gold and silver would drop as the Fed starts to raise rate to 1.5% and above. When we spoke last, Bitcoin was around 49,000. You said you expect to drop, and if it drops below 30, 35, then it could really drop.
Trends Journal, which I would encourage people to go and check out. It's actually a 200-page document, pure data-driven analysis.
Gerald Celente, the top trends forecaster in the world. Gerald, you had an interesting call back in September of last year. You said gold had bottomed, which is exactly what happened. And here we are, and we're above $1,900.
Subscribe to the Trends Journal. Read history before it happened at trendsjournal.com.